Welcome everybody. Welcome to another show, FNA class, strategies, tactics, and booths here in my channel. I am Sotiris Oreopoulos, and today we're going to see the tracks that we're going to race this weekend for the North Europe event. The tracks we're going to see are Singapore, France, United States, United Kingdom, Hungary, Imola, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain. And we're going to see some change in tactics and strategies for some races. In some races, okay, we think we found the perfect combinations, the perfect strategies and boosts. So we are keeping them, but we have some new ideas and some new suggestions for you. So stay here and let's see together the what we have for you. Track number one. So track number one is Singapore. It's a track that we will go for 7 laps, and this means we're going for one pit stop. Let's see what um, as we did last time, and it worked perfectly well. We are going, as we said, one pit stop, 3 laps with a soft and 4 with a medium compound. Exactly the opposite for the other driver. Jin, Kawai, Nazar, and Skal are the 4 boosts that will work great for this track. Even tune-in would be just fine. Not just fine. It would be great to use it. Here we need. There is no speed at all. We need grip and corners. So that's why we have chosen these boosts. It's a simple track, so let's get on to our second race, which is France. And here we all know that France needs a lot of needs good tire management or a good boost with tire management, but it also has speed because there are big straights in sector 2 and the straight in the beginning of the race. This is why we have 2 different approaches. The one approach is with 2 pit stops where we don't need tire management boosts, and the first strategy is 2-3-3, 2 with a soft compound and 3 laps each stint, then with a medium compound. And the exactly, let's say, opposite strategies, 3-3-2, 3 laps with a medium compound and again for the first 2 stints, and the last stint, which is 2 laps, we are going with the soft compound. And here we don't need, as we said, tire management. That's why we're going to use hook, which is the best for me. Is here is the best boost you can use for this strategy. And then instinct and vice, you can go both drivers choosing these 2 strategies, hook for the first driver and instinct for the second driver, or vice. But we haven't tested both drivers with 2 pit stops. Maybe we can. I'm thinking of trying this in this event. We usually go the first driver 2-3-3 with hook, and the second driver 1 pit stop 4-4 with a medium compound and Taurus or Frost, because only with these two boosts we can go with a medium compound 4 laps in France. We all know that it's a very demanding track in entire management. So that's it for France, and let's go to our third race, which is which has the biggest probability of raining. United States, Austin. It's 50-50 to have a dry or a wet race. And here, of course, we all know that we need a lot of speed in Sector 2. If we can go very fast there at the end of the straight, we can overtake even 2 cars at the same time. And of course, in Sector 3, the turns, the corners are very quick, and we can overtake there too, especially in if you can see the track in where it says 15, 16 and 17, 17 and 19, there these spots are very good for overtaking. Anyway, let's see what we have decided for Austin. So for both our drivers, for me the best strategy is go for 2 pit stops, 2-3-3 the one driver, 3-3-2 the other driver, all with a soft compound, and Deadfast, Eclipse, Firework, Hex, Gladiator, Lumberjack, whatever you want. The fastest boosts are needed for this strategy. If you want to go with 1 pit stop, then 4-4 medium compound, and we need a little bit of tire management to get 4 laps with a medium compound. That's why the first choice is Street Shark, and the second is Lumberjack. But with Lumberjack, maybe we will push a little bit less than with Street Shark. So if it rains, which is a very high possibility, then we can go again with 2 pit stops and wet compound, 2-3-3, 3-3-2. Oh, okay, what have I wrote there? 3 and 3. Okay, that's a mistake. Let's so it's track number 3. Let's correct this. So we are here, here. Okay, that was a mistake from me. Human being here. So 3-3-2. Okay, now we are. It's fine. It's correct. Okay, so we can go both drivers with 2 pit stops using Hex, Eclipse or Deadfast. But here I will probably, if it rains, I will probably choose one driver, go 2-3-3 or 3-3-2. It depends. Sometimes if you go the first stint 2 laps or 3 laps, it depends on how your start went. If you overtook enough cars, maybe it's better to go 2-3-3. Maybe it's better to go 3-3-2. You have to decide. This is something you can decide after the start of the race, and probably the latest at the end of lap 1. But here I will probably go one driver with 2 pit stops and the second driver with 1 pit stop for 4 and Frost, which will help us have the ability to push a little more. So that's it for the United States. And track number 4, Great Britain, the United Kingdom. And here last time we went the one driver, 4 medium, 3 medium with Nazar, and we had a little bit of trouble at the end of the race because we didn't have enough fuel and enough tires to push and to chase the car that was in front of us, and instead of 1-2 we ended up 1-3. Not a bad result, but we could do 1-2 probably if we have used Taurus instead of Nazar. So that's why Taurus is our first choice. If we use 4-3 medium and medium, or 4-3 medium and soft, for both of them Taurus would be the best choice. If you go with Nazar, which worked perfectly, but we only had a little bit of trouble at the end of the race, we must have in mind that just be a little bit patient, not push the red button a lot, so we have tires and fuel at the end of the race. So this is for our first, for the one of our 2 drivers. We can go the second driver again with 1 pit stop, medium and hard, with Palm or Gin or Kavai. If you want to go both of them with with 1 pit stop, and here we are choosing medium and hard compound because we are not using a boost with tire management. If we want to go medium, then we have to choose Eagle in order to have grip, the grip and the tire management we need with fastest compounds. But I'm not going to use this strategy. I'm going to stick to 2 pit stop strategy for my first driver. Probably I will go my first driver with this strategy, 3-2-2 Hex or Instinct, the best boosts for here. And alternatively, maybe Firework. We need boosts that are fast but gives us good overtaking too. So that's why Hex, Instinct, and then other boosts. So in United Kingdom we have a 19% of raining, so we have to be aware of this and be ready for a wet race. Here we will go 4-3 and 3-4 unless our first driver at the beginning of the race goes P2, P1, then we can change strategy, we can go for 2 pit stops. If this isn't the case, then 4-3 and 3-4 for both of our drivers. Frost, Reindeer, Char, Iron Force, Cranberry for these tactics. Maybe it would be better for the driver that will go 3-4 to use Frost, because it will give him at the last lap the ability to push you will have enough tire to push, and for 4-3 we can use some of all the others: Reindeer, Char, Iron Force, Cranberry. First choice for me would be Char. So that's it for the United Kingdom. And Hungary. We had Hungary in the last, in our last event. We have Hungary here again, and we didn't like how it went to Hungary. So we have a small change. Our first driver went perfectly with downforce 5 medium 3 soft, so we are keeping this. But for our second driver, I'm thinking 3 laps with a soft compound, 5 laps with a medium compound, and I say Nazar here, but my first choice would be Taurus, then Frost, and then Nazar, because we want to have enough tire to push at the second stint, and because the second stint is 5 laps with a medium compound. So first choice here, Taurus, Frost, and then Nazar. And we can choose to go again 1 pit stop but equal stints. 4 laps with a soft compound, almost no red button for the first 4 laps, but we don't care because the soft compound is quick enough and we don't need to push. There would be a lot of traffic in the first laps, so we can be patient and go in, make the change, use for the 4 last laps for our second stint the medium compound, and then we can push, and Zin and Kavai will give us good grip and corners, because Hungary is full of that. So if you ask me, I will probably go with 1-2, but I'm seriously thinking the third strategy too, because it seems good. So track 6. Okay. The next 2 tracks are almost the same in strategy, in the approach we have for them. So let's have a quick look. We have been absolutely successful in the next 2 races, Imola and then Abu Dhabi. So I'm sticking with the first line, and please do, if you have these boosts, stick to the undercut for your one driver in Imola, and to the opposite strategy 3-3-2 for your second driver. But be careful for your first driver, for the one driver, okay, one of the 2 drivers, 2-3-3, 2 laps with a soft compound, 3 laps with a medium compound, so we can push as hell in the second stint, and then 3 laps with a soft compound, even if you don't have fuel for your last stint, which is 3 laps. The soft compound will get you quickly enough, in combination with the boost, will make you quick enough even to overtake other cars. So 2 laps with a soft compound, 3 with a medium, 3 with a soft. For the other driver, we will start with 3 laps with a soft compound, because there is a lot of traffic at the beginning. We are going to push at the beginning of the race, but we are going to push in the big straight. Let's see what I mean. So we are Okay. Now, sometimes the tracks are a little bit different. Okay. Now we are going to push in sector one. It's the red sector. For our second driver, which will go 3 laps with a soft compound, the first stint, we are pushing only in the red. In the first stint, we are pushing only in the red sector, the first sector, and not so much in the others. Well, we are pushing at the end of the sector 3, the yellow sector, which is the beginning of which goes to the beginning of sector 1. Yes, you can see it's from here it will go to all the way down. So we're going to push there only in our first stint, because the soft compound we cannot push the whole 3 laps. In our second stint, we will use the medium compound. There we can push as hell for 3 laps, and when we go for our second pit stop, we will put again the soft compound in our car to get the last 2 laps done. Deadfast, Eclipse, Instinct, Firework, Hex, you know, the Fast and Furious, as I always say. Well, and if you don't believe in this tactic, but believe me, it's the best tactic you can go in Imola. Even if you start 20th, 23rd. If you start 20th, 23rd, the undercut is not only the perfect, it's the only strategy you have to choose for your driver. Anyway, if you are not, if your mind isn't made up, if I haven't convinced you for this strategy, you can always use 1 pit stop, 4 laps with a medium compound each, and then you will use Street Shark because we need tire management. 4 laps with a medium compound isn't easy in Imola if you want to push too. And if you use a little bit of a quicker, less, if you want to use a quicker boost like Lumberjack or Deadfast, which they have only one in tire management, then we have to go with the hard compound, and then Lumberjack, Deadfast, even Eclipse, Hex will do the job, because the hard compound is enough to complete 4 laps and push in Imola. But I am still telling you, go with the 2 pit stops. You will find this strategy just amazing. Track number 7, Abu Dhabi. What we said in Imola, the same here, as you can see, and it will be a dry race. As you can see, it's like copy paste, but here we don't have medium, we don't use medium compound. We go only with the soft compound because Abu Dhabi needs less, even less tire management. So 233, 332, all with a soft compound, Deadfast, Eclipse, Firework. You know the drill. You know how it goes for these 2 tracks. This is, for me, it's the best strategy. Alternatively, 1 pit stop, medium compound, equal stints, street shark, eternal flame. You can go maybe with lumberjack or deadfast, but you won't be able to push so much. So that's it for these two, and let's go to maybe the most interesting track of this weekend, which is the Bahrain. As you can see, the Bahrain, we have in sector 1, let me see a little bit. No, yes, in sector 1, which is the red sector, we have a big straight, okay, and then there are some corners, and in sector 2 we have a medium, let's say small straight, some corners again, and then in sector 3 we have another straight, let's say medium sized straight, and then at the end of sector 3 and the beginning of sector 1, which is the yellow and the red, we have a big straight. This is a track that needs a lot of acceleration and then speed and grip and corners. But most of all, it needs a lot of acceleration. Why? Because we have corner and then a medium medium to large straight, corners, and then suddenly a medium straight. And this is how it goes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 straights, let's say 3 medium to large and 1 large straight, and all of them are after corners so we need acceleration because we don't have enough space to go. Without acceleration we won't reach our full speed quick enough. So that's an approach. Another approach is that there are a lot of corners and we need lots of grip and corners from our boosts. So this is as you can see I have approached it from all angles. So the Fast and Furious, no, there is no Fast and Furious angle here, but you can go both your drivers with 2 pit stops, soft compound only, and 233 and 332 for your 2 drivers, and your first choice is Herald and Vice, and second choice is Instinct and Hex. I'm not going with so much with Deadfast or Eclipse. Maybe we could go with Firework, which has a little bit of acceleration, but mostly I would choose Herald, Vice, Instinct and Hex for this strategy. Alternatively, we can go first of all, let me tell you, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. In duels, I'm always going with 2 pit stops for both my drivers, and I haven't tested any boosts because mostly in my duels I don't use boosts, but I think I'm going to do now in order to make a decision. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, 2 pit stops or 1 pit stops. 1 pit stop. Probably in the opening I will go one driver with 2 pit stops and the other driver with 1 pit stop, but yet again I haven't decided which strategy with 1 pit stop. There is the one that goes 4-4 with a medium compound, Nazar and downforce, which is in the logic of you know, Hungary, Barcelona. It worked perfectly fine in tracks similar to Bahrain, this strategy, but it worked perfectly by going 5-3 and not 4-4. I'm not so sure if 5-3 will work here. Probably it will, but to go 5 with a medium and 3 with a soft compound and be quick enough, have the ability to push the red button a lot, we are going with Taurus, first choice, Frost, or Eagle. Eagle will give us less ability to push in our first stint, but it's a very good boost for this track. No, I haven't decided yet, but I think these are the best choices we can do and the best combinations for its strategy. So you will be in our live session and we will test these strategies together, and then you can decide by result. Well, in Bahrain, it gives us, I don't know if it's a mistake or not, it gives us a 9% possibility of raining, so we have to examine a wet race too. Well, here I'm leaning into possibilities. The one strategy is with 2 pit stops, 2-3-3, 3-3-2, as we did with soft compound, and here we will go with Hex and Instinct for our drivers. And the other one, the other strategy, and it's the one that I like most here, if it rains, it's 5-3 and 3-5, one pit stop. Probably I will choose 2-3-3 for one driver with Hex, and 5-3 with Frost for the second driver. Alternatively, we can use Char or Dragon. If you go one pit stop in wet conditions, 5-3 choose Char or Dragon, and 3-5 choose Frost, because you will be able, Frost give us is giving us better tire management, and we will be able to push with Frost in the second stint, that will be 5 laps. So that's what I'm thinking for Bahrain. I think from the beginning of my strategies, tactics and boosts videos, this is the first time we are racing in Bahrain, so it will be a test for me and for all of us, a test for these strategies, and we'll see if something doesn't goes well. We always adapt, we always try new things. So that's it for all our 8 tracks. I'm waiting again for your feedback. I want to see how it went, which tactics, strategies you chose to follow, and what happened with them, if you were successful or not. Below the video you can write in the comments what happened to you with the tactics we suggested. So that's it for today. That's it for the North Europe event, opening and final racing tactics. I hope this video was helpful. and I hope to see good results for all of us at the finals. Till next time, be good.